Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 7, Episode 67. I'm JC Proton. We're picking up at the end of turn 220 again. Had a interruption in play last time. You know, my grandson came running in, so gotta play with the boy. So anyway, now I'm back to being able to record for a little bit. We're going to try to get at least through the end of this turn and take a peek at maybe 221. So we were talking about this colonization race here at Zenith, and it looks like the Cravers are going to win this one. They have 9 turns left. They're producing 45 food. So 9 times 45 is about like 225 or something like that. 2 something. And this is 400. Well, 9 times 45 is like 250 maybe. So, and this is 400. So this is more food than they need to finish the colony, basically. So within 1 or 2 turns, this will become a colony, and it's going to be Cravers. So there's that. Let's see. The other thing, yeah, I'm just going to let that guy sit there. Okay. Let's see. I had gone into the market. I bought some... a little bit of resources here. You can see a fair bit of buying and selling. So I bought some adamantium and some antimatter and some quaternics. The quaternics was ridiculously cheap. It was like, I think the starting price was like 98 or 89 or something like that. It was less than 100 dust for quaternics. So you can see what people are buying and selling. Still just that one hero in here who I'm not interested in buying. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade our troops. Upgrade our troops here because you see we're getting ready to be doing an invasion pretty soon at Estre, sieging it down, and so we need to go ahead and get our troops ready. So let's do that. So I did this so that I would have enough. See, I have 56, and this is 55. Yep, that was right. So, we will fully upgrade our troops. Now, I don't know. I think maybe I'm going to go... I guess this will be fine. Alright, so now... our troops are mighty. And let's see, hero. Yeah, I had decided on a hero. The hero I decided on was the Unfallen. So remember, there was a Sophon hero, and then there was also another one. So I decided to go with this one. And here's what was the tiebreaker. Really, was Fecund Gardens. It's very similar. It's 4 food per original Empire population and plus 4 food per population on the planets on that system. It's very reminiscent of the Horatio ability here. Oh, it is in fact the same name. Fecund Gardens. Okay. Excuse me. So it's the same ability. And it's that ability that is just bananas amount of food production, which with for producing a giant amount of food, and we have the super biofuel factory. When the system's at max population, then all of the excess food is converted into industry. So super powerful. So that was the tiebreaker that made me choose that particular hero. And then I put him in... where did I put him? I'll put him at AG. That's where I put him. I put him right there. Big fat system. Cranking out a bunch of resources. Okay, so let's advance the turn. We should crank out a bunch of ships. Let's see... we're at still saying about 700 points ahead of the Cravers, roughly. 650, 700. $38.70. I'm trying to not do anything while it's advancing like this because my concern is it might glitch, and I don't want to have more glitches and lose this game the way I lost the last game where it just bugged out and crashed. So I do not want that to happen. So I'm trying to just be patient and watch. Okay, so it looks like this guy is going here. No, this guy is going here. So this fleet of 3 needles is going here, and it looks like this fleet of 14 is coming to here. HR 1884. This seems to be a jumping off point for him. Alright, let's see what we have here. I've controlled... okay, black hole will be applied to AL22 star B. Show location. Ah, so this has fallen to the influence radius here. Cool. We built invaders, siege, carrier, siege, siege. Infinite supermarkets, invaders, and siege. We did some terraforming at Duce and Lyra. Koros Apogee leveled up again, of course. Why wouldn't he level up every single turn, just about? Running out of places to put points. I don't want him to be a governor, so I don't want to put points into here. And I don't want to put points here because I don't want him to be a senator. Yeah, correction. I don't want him to be a senator. So I don't want to put points here or here. That's fleet. That's for fleet. That's for fleet. That's fleet. That's fleet. That's fleet. And that's fleet. So I'm out of places to put points that are not fleet, so I guess I'm going to put points into things that are fleet. This guy got 2 levels. Alright, cool. So this is the ability right here, Fecund Gardens, and he is in AG. So let's take a quick look at AG. Alright. And right now, he is producing 255 food. Alright, let's see. 4,815. That's a lot more than 255. So his food production went up by more than 4,500 with 2 skill points, which just dramatically increased the production of everything. Alright, so let's see. That was him again. Grew a whole bunch of Mavros. Collection bonus for 20 plus. Yeah, we're up to 25 Mavros. So that means we probably completed the quest that was saying get to the 2nd stage Mavros. Yep. Alright. So we completed that. That's cool. Let's see how many more Mavros do we have coming next turn. 1, 2, but I think there are some in flight, if I'm not mistaken. There's one there. Okay, so probably next turn. I'll play around with that off screen. Looks like we've got one at AK. See if I lift some off. Yep, he landed. And I'm curious if this bugged out thing is still happening over here. Do you say we have 4 open population spots, and yet these fleets are not landing? So I don't know. And Lyra, is the same thing happening? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, 6 populations in orbit. There's an open spot on the planet, and the spaceport is full. So, yeah, same thing happening at Lyra. For whatever reason, they're not landing.
It is with great pleasure that the
Yeah, we're not going to treaty
We
up
know
with
not
them.
what game you play, but
Alright, so that's a no and a no. Move all our fleets. Alright, let's go through and move things out of the spaceports. Or the hangars, I guess they're in the hangars. And these are all the new outposts. You see, some of them are going to become colonies next turn. So some of them are really quick. Invaders and siege both are speed 10. Carrier, we'll break the carrier out separately. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of the food ship. Is that not silly? That is ridiculously huge. How much food is that? I mean, it's almost the size of a star system. I mean, the icon on the map. I mean, the size of the food ship tells you how much food it is. Like, that's one population. Look how big that is. It's hard to even get the mouse cursor to figure out where it is to show how much food it is. I don't know. So I guess it's a food ship that's around 3,600. I guess that's what a food ship of that amount looks like. Certainly a big fat target. Okay, we'll separate the carrier because it's slower. It's a good location just to kind of concentrate forces. And then from there I can forward them kind of easily. Attacker, invader, siege. You can see I made ships all over the place. All right, okay, so I could send him here. It'll take him 3 turns. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll get him going. He could take people with him, but I'm just going to let him go. Siege, invaders, cruisers, carrier, cruiser, carrier, carrier. I think everybody except the attacker can just go here. Just a massive train of ships coming coming this way, man. Excuse me. And there's Mavros, and Mavros has been evacuated now. Again, I don't really have a system over here that I want to try to colonize. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell that ship to the market. Poof, gone. Let's go ahead and set up a garrison here while these other ships come in and kind of pile up. I could send them this way. They won't get there quite fast enough though. I'll let that just kind of accumulate. The invaders are going to wait. I think that's about it for the turn. Just going to skip through everybody. I think what's left is I need to play around with my population a little bit. To see if I can get the Mavros spliced or not. It looks like I'm 4 away, so I need to fiddle with that a little bit. Yep, see 64 food remaining. System is full. So, looks like the Cravers got it. Looks like the Cravers got it. Siege is okay. The siege ships are going to stay there and just do the siege thing. So that's the end of the movement. Let's see if we can. Let's see. So we have 26 of 30 Mavros, and let's see. There's one growing there, one growing there. That's 2 more. So that gets us to 28. So we need to get 2 more Mavros. All right, we'll just go and we'll see what we can do here. If I were to do this, we would not grow up Mavros. Okay, what about if I did it here? It is a Mavros already. Here. out and make a Mavros. Here. Cancel the destination. It's already growing and it's not a Mavros. Here has no destination. That would grow something that's not Mavros. This one would grow something that's not Mavros. This one doesn't have any Mavros. Ah, Mavros has landed, and it will grow something that is not Mavros. Okay, but one landed, so there is that. This one does not have Mavros. This one would grow something that's not Mavros. This one has space and it's not growing Mavros. This is normally stuff I do off camera, but I do want to get this turn advanced, so try here. Haha, he'll grow a Mavros. Alright, cool. Okay, so he'll grow one. That might be all we need. He would grow a non-Mavros. Okay, he will grow a Horatio. Let's see, that one's already growing, that one's already growing. And we're out to Duce and Lyra. And then we're out to the outposts. Okay, so that's everybody. So now we're at 27 Mavros, and I think I have 3 growing. There's one there. There's one here. Okay, so we're only growing 2 Mavros. We're at 27. That'll give us 29. I think there's, excuse me, I think there's still one in route. I think there's one over here somewhere. Right, okay, so that gives us 30 right there. So that's actually 30 Mavros. So I think that'll be just right for next turn. I think we'll get it. I think we will get it. Whew, there's a big food ship right there. That's 1,500. Still can't get my mouse on it, but yeah, that one's over 3,000. Okay, all right, I think we're good. Let me just real quickly, I know we moved those fleets. Let's look at these terraforms real quick. This Boreal, whew, that's pink. Yeah, game's got little, it's got little glitches here and there. You still see. I think when it does that, it's basically scrolling across the galaxy to the right, to that system. Okay, so we had that one, and then Lyra, we had to terraform to jungle, which we're going to upgrade to atoll. Okay, so we're good on that, all done. trade routes. I haven't looked at those in a bit. Let's take a look at those. So they're level 17 right now. Don't really have a lot of dust on hand because I've been spending it. We'll give it a little time here. Let me look at the trade scans. And you see how they're doing. So the headquarters here are at AA, AB, and AG, and the subsidiaries are at AN, AI, AD, AE, and AF. But yeah, they're cranking out some resources here. All right, let's advance the turn. We'll take a peek at next turn. Yep. Let's see. Cravers became a colony. Talitha became a colony. Corana became a colony. Move all our fleets. We're going to do the same thing here where we move everything except for that one ship that's guarding. And everything else can go. And we just leave this one frigate here guarding. $156 left of defense, so it looks like perhaps we will be doing, well, we will be doing our invasion next turn. We'll be invading next turn. Oh, the easy's not so good. Oh, oopsie. That guy is in trouble. He's in trouble. An annihilator, a butcher, and a slicer. Elite level crew. 4,200 attack on the medium ship, 194 on the small. So he's all guns. This one is mixed kinetics, mostly long range. So mostly missiles, but some guns. And then this annihilator. Looks to be mostly fighters. 8 squadrons of fighters, only 2 squadrons of bombers. All energy. Okay. Interesting that he's not trying to intercept this fleet. My fleet of 45,000. I guess he's scared. He's got 16,000. That's not too shabby. He's got 2 ships here, an annihilator and a butcher. Those 2 ships are 15,000, almost 16,000. Same deal. A lot of fighters there. Okay. So let's see what we built. We built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carriers. We had some terraforming. heroes leveled up. For once, the Craver didn't level up. We got a bunch of Mavros that grew. Yep, there we go. Looks like we got all the Mavros. Alright, let's do it, man. So right now we're at plus 11 industry. And splicing Mavros gives us another 3. So this should go from 11 to 14. Yay, they're spliced. Cool. And we are at plus 14 now, industry. Great. And we reduce depletion. Just our regular main population reduces depletion. So having them on Craver systems. See, these were colonized.
It is with great.
We know not what gain you.
All right, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to try an invasion, and I'm just going to play with it. I'll probably reload this game from save here at turn 222, but just for fun. Just for fun. Let's see how it would go if we do an invasion at Estre. And, you know, if it goes well, I guess we'll probably keep it, and if it doesn't go well, we'll just actually do the invasion next turn. But I just kind of want to test the waters, right? Let's see how it would go if we do our invasion with our super bad to the bone troops upgraded. They're not. I mean, there's other upgrades we could do, but let's just see. Let's just see what a trial invasion looks like. Let's see. So they have 156 troops. They'll probably draft, which reduces their population by 1, but that 1 population becomes troops and it gives 200 troops. So they'll probably have 356 troops defending. I could do preemptive bombing. I want to probably go with Blitz. Guerrilla is 2,100 troops I would land, which is pretty darn big. If I went with Blitz, then that's 2,700, and I do a little bit more damage to the structures and population. Here, it does less damage. Let's see how it goes with a Blitz. I want to do Guerrilla. I want to try to minimize the damage, actually. See if we can take it. Yeah, he did a draft. Wow, nice. Cool. We destroyed 5 structures. The air units did by far the most damage. They're really effective. Maybe I'm going to play around with my percentages a bit more and maybe boost that up even more. War momentum is at max. And they lost 1 Craver population. I'm going to occupy. Alright, so we've conquered the Estre system. Let's take a look at it. Totally depleted. Oh. Yep, that's what it looks like. They're mutinous and they're pretty unhappy. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we could do an upgrade. We'll have to go through off camera and do the build queues. We'll do the same with these. We'll do those off camera. Cool. All right. Well, we'll go with it, man. So I'll probably pick up next recording will be probably turn 223. I'm thinking. I'll play around with moving fleets around and figuring out whether I'm hitting Ebony next or Menace. So Ebony has the thing of having another endless foundry resource here, I believe. So there's that. So I don't know if which one of these I'll hit first. Maybe I'll kind of siege them both. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. So we'll see that next time. And let's see. I think we did everything that we needed to do. Cravers struck a truce with these guys. Okay. It looks like they're going to need to do a pivot. It looks like they've got a threat that they need to deal with. Me. So he's like, hey, you know what? Let's stop fighting. I've got another problem I need to deal with. So we'll see where these fleets go. This fleet's coming this way, interestingly. Not towards me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.